Hello, 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 and a very happy Whiskey Wednesday to you. We are reviewing the Yamazaki single malt Japanese whiskey, aged 12 years today. So a nice little surprise, something I picked up on in the duty free on the way back from England. So let's have a look at the box on this before we open it up and see the bottle. The front-facing design, which is kind of quite nice, quite traditional in terms of how Japanese whiskies are presented. We've a lot of text there on the back, which we'll get into reading, and it's just plain on that side. And a Suntory whiskey branding on the top and plain white on the back. So let's read about the Yamazaki, or single malt Japanese whiskey. Suntory whiskey is founded in 1923 by Shinjiro Tori, and I'll apologise in advance for any Japanese names that I butcher the pronunciation of. For over 3 generations, Suntory's master blenders have devoted themselves to pursuing the harmony of Japanese nature and craftsmanship. Shaped through masterful technique and served with a reverence for Japanese otenashi, Suntory whiskies are among the most awarded and admired in the world. That's similar to another Suntory bottle we had recently, but I think this is where it's going to get different now. Yamazaki is the pioneer of single malt Japanese whiskey, born in Japan's first and oldest malt distillery. Established in 1923 by Suntory's founder Shinjiro Tori, the Yamazaki distillery is the birthplace of Japanese whiskey. Nestled proudly on the periphery of Kyoto in a region formerly known as Minaseno, Yamazaki is renowned for its soft waters. This incomparable quality, combined with Yamazaki's unique misty climate of varying temperature and humidity, provides the ideal conditions for making whiskey. Here, its artisans pursue their founder's legacy through the art of sukuriwake, I think. The diversity in the making. Diverse fermentation, distillation, and maturation techniques create the blending opportunities that are essential to achieving the signature, subtle, refined, and complex taste that is the Yamazaki single malt Japanese whiskey. Deep and multi-yeared, Yamazaki is embraced as the authority of single malt Japanese whiskey from the award-winning house of Suntory Whiskey. Alright, we've tasting notes: colour pure gold, nose peach, pineapple, grapefruit, clove, candied orange, vanilla, and Mizunara Japanese oak. Palate coconut, cranberry butter, and finish sweet ginger, cinnamon, and it's a long finish. So that all sounds very interesting and amazing. We learnt a lot about our Japanese brewing there. We'll have a look at the bottle. Very nice bottle then as well, quite traditional in what it has. It doesn't have a whole lot on it that we wouldn't, actually pretty much nothing on it that we wouldn't have seen already, but that is our beautiful bottle. It comes with a screw cap, actually, not a cork, which is quite interesting. So we're going to pour ourselves a little bit into a glass. Nice bowl glass, and this will be our kind of sipping in for the nose, and we're going to pour ourselves a shot as well for where we want the more kind of full-on strong taste sensation to see what we can get out of it. Ooh, there is quite a, even off the bottle already, I'm getting a good bit of nose on it. Where will I leave that? Maybe we'll leave that there as well, although I don't want to be kind of hidden behind them, but I don't think I am. So let's go with the nose first of all. I want to look and see what we should be smelling as well. A lot of sweet stuff. So peach, pineapple, grapefruit, clove. I get the clove for sure. Vanilla and oak. Gee, I get the peach there now. Pineapple maybe. It's difficult sometimes when there's a cacophony of sweet scents to pull out the individual ones, or maybe that's just me. Maybe I need more training, drink more whiskey, get better at it. let's have a taste anyway. Color-wise, it says pure gold, I'd say. Might be hard to tell actually with the lights that are going in the background, but I'd say, yeah, that's pretty golden. That is very nice. Very, very, very drinkable. So notice it is saying for the palate coconut, cranberry butter, and then finish sweet ginger, cinnamon, long finish. So I would say I get that the oak more than anything certainly on the palate, which is interesting. Coconut, cranberry butter. It's a lot of flavors. A lot of flavors are happening when you drink that. It's quite complex, but for me, the wood is actually still the though it's not listed, it's still the dominant thing. It's what I taste. But all right, let's have our shot and see if that evokes any flavors. And the reason we always have a shot is sometimes, in my experience, you take a shot and just the more full-on kind of experience with the whiskey you can just pick up something different with it. Maybe because it's very Moorish. But anyway, cheers. Happy Whiskey Wednesday to yous. What extra did I get there? Definitely the ginger. Really, really, really got the ginger on the finish, but I think it says. Oh no, it is the finish. I was going to say I think the ginger is supposed to be on the palate, but no, it is the finish. I got the ginger in the finish, but that's really all that revealed to me as well. Look at this was a treat for myself through duty free because Japanese whiskies end up being a touch more expensive in Ireland a lot of the time. So it was a very nice one to pick up. That is the Yamazaki single malt Japanese whiskey aged to 12-year. Wonderful, like really, really, really nice. Quite and like remarkably complex in terms of the amount of different things it has going on. So I recommend this. Check it out if you're a fan. And yeah, I'll leave yous to it. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. A very happy Whiskey Wednesday to you, and you'll see you for the next one. Bye!